guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the daily arithmetic series of day 2 targeting the SBI PO and Clerk 2024. So let's get started. So today's first question. Sum becomes 1.6 times of itself in 4 years at certain rate of simple interest per annum. If 16,000 is invested at the same CI, that is compound interest for 2 years, what will be the interest obtained after 2 years? So here this sum, this sum will become 1.6 times. So let's write the one as 10 and it will become, I write 1.6 as 16 here. So here we can see this sum became sum plus interest. So here the increased value is 6, that means 6 is the interest and this is the interest plus principal. Interest is equal to this is increased interest out of the principal into 100. So that will be equal to 60%. So here we got the overall percentage for 4 years. So per year we have to divide it by 4. So then we got interest is equal to 15%. So after this, what they mentioned in the question is, so what will be the interest obtained after 2 years if it is invested at compound interest for 2 years? Means the same sum is invested. So here we know that 15% will be equal to 3 by 20. So if this is the principal, this is the interest, then amount will be P plus I. So since it is for 2 years, I have written here as 20 will become 23 in 1 year and next again 20 will become 23 next year. So that is here the principal will be 400 and the interest plus the principal will be equal to 529. This is for compound interest, so I have written like this. Okay, so if you multiply 20 with 20, we will get 400, and if you multiply 23 into 23, we will get 527, which is the interest plus principal amount received after 2 years at compound interest. So in the question they have asked the interest obtained. So this 400 will be principal, which is given as 16,000 in the question, and I am multiplying this with 129 because we have to calculate the interest. So 529 minus 400 will be equal to 129. So that will be equal to the total 5160 will be the answer. So let's move to the next question. R covers a certain distance by train in 25 minutes at the speed of 15 meter per second. If he covers the same distance at 30 km per hour, then find the time taken by train. So here I have solved in two types. So let's see the first type. So we know that speed will be equal to distance divided by time taken. And here we have to calculate the distance. So I have written d is equal to speed into time. So in the question they had given 15 meter per second as speed. So I have written 15. So since this is in meter per second, I will convert this to kilometer per hour. So I am multiplying 18 by 5 here. Then for t, I have written 25 because in question they had mentioned 25 minutes. So I am multiplying 25 minutes and I want to convert this 25 minute into hour. So I am dividing it by 60. So then answer we got was 5 ones are 5 threes are 15. Then 3 ones are 3 20s are 60. 5 fours are 20, 5 fives are 25. So will be equal to 18 fives are 90 by 4, which is 22.5 kilometer. Next, they asked find the time taken by the train if it covers with 30 km per hour speed. So here we know D and we know S. So I substituted here 22.5 km divided by 30 km per hour. We will get 45 by 60. So if we want to write it in the minutes, so we can write it as 45 minutes. Or we can do in another method also, which is almost the same. So we know that distance will be equal to speed into time. So I have written 15, which is 15 meter per second, and I am multiplying it with 25 minutes. Here S is 15 and this is time. So I want to convert this minutes to seconds. So I am multiplying it with 60. We get 22,500 meters. So then if I write it in the kilometer, I will write it as 22.5 kilometer. So since they asked the time taken by the train while traveling 30 km per hour, the 22.5 kilometer distance. Okay, so t will be equal to 22.5 divided by 30, that is equal to 4.5 by 6, which is 45 minutes. and have written some basics, like if you want to convert minute to hour, we need to multiply it by 60, and if you want to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, we need to multiply 5 by 8 into that value. So next, we'll solve one data sufficiency question today. First question, the lateral surface area of the cuboid is 264 meters square. Next one, ratio of cuboid length to its breadth is 6.5, and total surface area of the cuboid is 504 meters square. So in this question, we know that the lateral surface area of the cuboid is 2LH plus BH, and a total surface area of the cuboid is 2LB plus BH plus HL. So let's solve the first question, that is lateral surface area is equal to 2LH plus BH is equal to 264. So for time being, we'll keep it as it is. Next, total surface area, that is 2LB plus BH plus LH, and we know that since they had given the ratio of length into breadth as 6:5. So let's write 6:5 as 6x is to 5x. Okay. So in the question, 2 into 6 5s are 30 x square plus b into h, that is 5 into xh plus l is 6 x into h. So that will be equal to 504. Okay. So next, while by seeing this, we know that we can't calculate, or we can't calculate the wait, I think I have missed something in the question. So the question is, what is the height of the cuboid? So in order to solve the height of the cuboid, the statement 1 is also not sufficient and statement 2 is also not sufficient. So if we use both the statements, let's see, the TSA is equal to LSA plus 2L plus B, because we know that LSA is equal to 2 whole LH plus BH, and TSA of the cuboid is 2 LH BH plus HL. So here this 2LB is extra. So we can write TSA is equal to LSA plus 2LB. And we know that in the question they had given TSA is 504, that will be equal to 264 plus 2L into B. And we know that L into B will be 6x into 5x. Okay. So while solving this, we will get x is equal to 2. Since we got the value of x is equal to 2, substitute this in the equation of LSI is equal to 2 L plus B whole h. That will be equal to 264 is equal to 2 into 6 into 2 plus 5 into 2 into h. So the h will be equal to 6. So for this question, both the statement is necessary. So let's solve one case-like question today. A number of bouquets having at least one type flowers among roses, lilies and tulips. 9% of the bouquets have only roses, which are 60 less than the number of bouquets having all three types of flowers. 51% of the bouquets have lilies, while 2940 bouquets do not have lilies. 15% of the bouquets have neither roses nor lilies. 14% of the bouquets have both lilies and tulips but not roses. 50% of the bouquets do not have roses. So if we write it in the Venn diagram, it will look like this. That is roses, lilies and tulips. So A will be only roses, B will be only lilies and C will be only tulips. So here this D is total number of bouquets having roses and tulips but not lily. So this is D, and similarly E will be equal to the total number of bouquets having flowers of lilies and tulips and not roses, and also F is equal to the total number of bouquets having the flowers, roses and lilies, not the tulips. Okay, so G is the bouquets having all kinds of flowers. So let's see the data now. So here I have note down the data. That is, in the question they have mentioned that 51% of the bouquets have lilies. Okay, that means lilies means this portion B, F, G, E. So this all belongs to bouquets having lilies. Okay, so like this. So if we minus 51 from 100, we will get the not lilies part. Okay, so if this means lily, A, D, C will be non-lilies part. Okay, then okay, this 49% will be equal to A plus D plus C. So therefore 49% is equal to 2940. because they have mentioned in the question. See here, 51% of the bouquets have the lilies, while 2940 bouquets do not have lilies. So here, this is the lily part. Do not have lilies means A plus D plus C. So since 49% is equal to 2940, we can calculate the total bouquets. That is, 49 is 2940. Then into 100 we will get 6000. These are the total number of bouquets. Next, so in the question they have also given that 9% of the bouquets have only roses. So only roses means A. So I have written here only roses is equal to A, that is equal to 9%. So 9% of 6000 will be equal to 540. And also 540 is 60 less than all the bouquets. Here they have mentioned that. Where is it? Here. 9% of the bouquets have only roses, which is 60 less than the number of bouquets having all three types of flowers. It means this A is 60 less than G. So I have written the same thing. So if we add 60 to the 540, we will be getting G is equal to 600. Then also 15% of bouquets have neither roses nor lilies, which means only tulips. 15% of the bouquets have neither roses nor lilies. Okay, neither roses nor lilies. This means only tulips. Only this part, C. Okay, so C will be equal to 15%. 15% of 6000 will be equal to 900. Then 14% is equal to both tulips and lily, not roses. So tulips and lily but not roses, that is E part. 14% of the bouquets have both lilies and tulips but not roses, that is E. So E will be equal to 14% of 6000, that is equal to 840. Then 50% of the bouquets do not have roses. So do not have roses means this entire thing will get cancelled. Like we should not consider this. So then it will be BEC. Okay. Not roses is B plus E plus C, that is B plus 840 plus 900, because this is the value of E and the value of C. We will get B is equal to, we don't know the value for B. So that is what we have to calculate for now. Now we know that 49% will be equal to 2940. That will be equal to A plus D plus C. Okay, A plus D plus C, that is 2940 will be equal to 540 plus D plus 900. We got D is equal to 1500. That is only R and T but not L. Then B plus E plus C will be equal to 50% of the no roses, not roses. Okay. So we can write it as B plus, we know the value for E 840, we know the value for C, that is 900, and that is equal to 50% of the 6000, right? So 900 plus 840 will be equal to 50% is 3000. So after calculating, we will get B is equal to 1260. Okay, since we got all the values except F, so if we substitute the value of A, B, C, D, E and G, we will be getting F is equal to 360. So the final diagram will be, yes, here it is. So final diagram will be R roses, L lily, and this is tulips. So see, only tulips is 900, and tulips and lily but not roses is E. This is 840, and roses and lilies but not tulips is 360, and all three will be G, that is equal to 600, and D will be equal to 1500. A is 540. Okay, so let's solve the questions. If 2y minus 1% of bouquets have only lilies, then find the value of y. So 2y minus 1 divided by 100 into 6000 will be equal to only lilies. So we know that only lilies actually is this part 1260. So I have written here. Then 120y will be equal to 1320. Then y will be equal to 11. Okay. Next part, next question. Number of bouquets having tulips is dash more than the number of bouquets having roses. Okay, having roses in the sense this part, that is number of bouquets having tulips. So tulips is CEGD. CEGD is equal to having roses, right? So AFGD. AFGD. Okay. So while solving this, D gets cancelled and G gets cancelled. Will get C plus E minus A minus D will be equal to 0. Okay. So if you substitute all the values, we will get the answer as 840. So that's it for today. And thanks for watching. Please do subscribe.